Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just declared war on basically this entire area of Tibet over here, and that is, of course, completely fine. So let's go ahead and attack here. Wonderful. So far they don't seem to be too interested in moving. Let's see if they continue that. These guys are moving. That's fine. They can do that. What we're going to do here is we're going to immediately split off our trebuchets, as well as enough levies to not be threatened by these guys. And the rest of our troops, they are going to come up here and see about fighting these other forces. Now, what is this faction? Peasant rabble? Okay, we don't care. Peasant rabble is fully irrelevant to us. And so let's go ahead and crush this over here. We did get 87 devotion for this battle. Not as much as I had hoped, but it'll have to do. Okay, so this war is now over here. I believe we finished our capture here. Let's head on over. I do want to put a leader in here so that this force can actually win. That'll be helpful. And we're going to attack up over here next. Fantastic. We're going to immediately enforce our demands here. There we go. One war over with. This one got us 165 devotion. That's a decent chunk, to be sure. That's not terrible, actually. Hello, pause menu. Okay, so this isn't going to be a stack wipe or anything. I'm quite certain of that. Enemy combatants captured over here. Sure, that's fine. We're just going to try to wipe out the rest of these forces and siege this on down. 48 more devotion, as well as 70 more devotion. Fantastic. We are making some progress here. I'm hopeful. Well, I don't think we're going to get 500 more devotion from this, if I'm honest. That's not going to be a thing, I think. Where are they retreating to? So I have no idea where they're retreating to. We're just going to head up here and start slow sieging. We're also going to put an end to this war here. Fantastic. And we are no longer enemies with these guys. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just wrap up the rest of these wars. No problem. That's going to take 6 months. And that's completely fine. We're not concerned about that at all. 42 more devotion for that one. And that puts us at 3565. We need under 500 devotion at this point. That is fantastic. We're going to enforce this demand, of course. There we go. 2 wars left. An adequate bargainer, huh? They are betrothed. Yeah, go ahead and honor that. That'll be fine. And this is peasant rabble. They're going to send their ultimatum in 5 months. That's okay. Speaking of things that are okay, this whole situation. Okay, so we're going to do this, allow this battle to finish. Fantastic. How much does that actually give us for devotion? Probably not a whole lot. 26. I mean, that's not terrible, right? That's almost 7 months worth of piety gains. And we're going to come on over here, stack wipe this army. And perfect. How much did we get for that? 75 more devotion. We like this. So we're going to enforce our demands now. There's no more devotion that we can farm out of this, unfortunately. And we're going to disband our troops. Okay. So who do we want to fight next? Well, we do have this peasant rabble over here. We are ill. We're going to send for a physician now. We definitely don't want to be ill currently. We're going to be... What is the learning levels here? 15, 16, 11. We're going to go with the best one here. Okay. Do no more than what's necessary. Give us a safe treatment. We're a little brighter. We're feeling fine. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. Can we attack this guy? Sure, but we don't have a CB. Let's go ahead and ransom off our prisoners. Hello, pause menu. Okay. There we go. We'll clear all of that out. These guys are... Hello. We could attack here. We could, in fact, do a forced vassalization. And I'm very interested in doing that. Okay. Hang on, where's... Is that really your capital? You're a county rank realm? Oh my, they are a county tier realm. Okay, well... This isn't going to go well for them. We'll let them raise up their troops, and let's see what they get. 4,700, 4,800, that's pretty good, actually. This guy joined the war as well. We like this. Okay, so we're just waiting for a men-at-arms. There they are. In we go. Where's this army? 300? Okay, yeah, they have almost nothing over there. They're running away. This is to be expected. We are going to go ahead and split this, as we have previously. Something along the lines of that'll be fine. And let's go see if we can catch this force. That should stack wipe. We do indeed catch it. How much devotion do we get from that? We just captured her in that fight. 266 devotion. That's a good amount of devotion right there. To the point where I'm accepting of doing that. Fantastic. That's really, really good. Okay, never. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. So we're going to come down here, see where these guys are. Oh, this is no problem whatsoever. Honestly, we could probably get away with just raising men-at-arms, but we're going to do... this is good enough. This is more than enough troops. So we'll just attack these peasant forces. No problem whatsoever here. I don't suppose we get devotion for that. No, we get fame. I'm not shocked by that, considering that these guys are the correct religion. And we're so close on our devotion at this point that I'm almost content letting our piety tick up. Almost. Let's head on down over here. And this will be our last battle here. We can modify some contracts, and I definitely want to do that. Just do that for now, and... Oh, this would need to go to massive. Okay. Yeah, do that too. We'll ransom this person as well. We're no longer ill. That is fantastic. We can grant some vassals to their rightful liege, and so we shall. Low control in 3 counties. Really? I guess I never checked that after we inherited, did I? That's been a while. That's definitely something I should have checked. Okay. There we go. We can go on a pilgrimage, and we're going to prepare for that journey. We are going to go on a very long pilgrimage. That will give us the devotion that we need. That's perfect timing, actually. So we're going to disband our troops here. And let's depart on our pilgrimage. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and ransom off any prisoners that we can. We can't. We can usurp this duchy. We may as well. And that de jure belongs here. So we'll grant that title to this lady. Perfect. And then we will demand conversion from her. 61% chance, so. It could be a dedicated pilgrim, or we could lose some stress. And I think that's what we're going to go for, is the stress reduction here. We don't need all that much piety from this. We really, really don't. So this is fantastic. Got some fame here. Not like that's important right now. Our level of fame is living legend. We're capped on that, so. Love thy neighbor, huh? We could become sympathetic to heathens. And I think we will. They're not all that bad. Just want to double check that we have everything we need other than the level of devotion. Yes, we still do. Fantastic. If we look at our empire titles here, look at that. Beautiful. We have walked the holy path. You know what that means. We are now a religious icon, as well as a living legend, and We're at an activity already. We have to wait till we get back. Okay, fine. But we're going to create the Empire of India here in a moment, once that becomes available. We can ransom this person. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Good to be home. And with that, the time has come. Let's do it. Attend the rituals. Crowds chant my name as I am purified in the waters of the heavenly springs. I rise as the chakravarti, rightful and benevolent ruler of the entire world. My Sangha tell me that this is the time for the world to be guided by my light, but I do not need their assurances. As I gaze across the plains, I can feel it in my soul. The world speaks my name. We become the de jure liege of all of these kingdoms. Fantastic. Now, I think a lot of those we already have. Gains divine destiny, rightful rulers of the world. Holy war piety cost reduced by 50%. That's a little odd for a religion that doesn't allow holy wars, but okay. Sure. Fantastic. So if we look at these empire titles now, you can see this is all one single de jure empire. Our color has changed to kind of a yellowy orange color. Okay, sure. That is completely fine. And we have a couple of kingdoms that we can create. I want to check to see, do we have any de jure claims over here now? No, we don't. However, we almost certainly have some claims over here. Ducal conquest, sure. We're probably not going to pursue ducal conquests, in all honesty. And this does mean, now that this is all under a single empire title, as long as we don't create additional empire titles, we shouldn't, in theory, need to disinherit anymore. Now, we probably will still want to disinherit. And we're also working on primogeniture. In fact, we should be doing that instead of bombards, in my opinion. I'm going to switch it. We're going to work on primogeniture right now. Fantastic. We'll ransom this person back. That is completely okay. But that is fantastic. So I think we're going to attack this guy next. Actually, can we just offer vassalage to anybody right now? No, the answer is definitely not. We can create this kingdom title, though, and that is definitely something that I want to do. We'll grant that to this guy. That'll give him a lot of opinion. In fact, he lost opinion. He wants stuff. Okay. Well, that helps. He still wants stuff. He's upset because we usurped his title, primarily, though. And the offensive wars. We should maybe chill on that for a little while. I'm going to send him a gift. 106 opinion. That's very nice. And that's only 35%. Where's this duchy title? Yeah, that's not ideal. We'll go ahead and create that as well. And we'll grant that to this guy. There we go. Does he need to be converted? No, he does not. Okay. Well, let's just take a little bit of a break from conquest, I think, because we have a pretty big malice from offensive wars. I do want to check into our succession here. That looks good. That looks very good, in fact. And I do also want to go through our vassals here. So I want to go into here. And I want to check for people like this guy. Now, he's at 67% conversion already. I'm going to send him a gift. And we're going to convert him on over. Fantastic. I'm noticing that he is feudal tax exempt. Not a fan of that. But he'll convert, and that's fine. This guy, he is the correct religion already. Correct religion. Correct religion. Correct. 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 Yep. All of these are good so far. We're just looking for vassals that are not the correct religion, like this guy. He has a 34% chance of conversion. Let's go ahead and send him a gift for 78 opinion. Perfect. And now he will definitely convert. Anyone else here? Yeah, this guy's a Shari. I'm actually going to send him a gift as well. Bump him up to 100% conversion rate. Fantastic. Correct. Okay, you are incorrect. Yeah, this is the guy that we already were working on. He's only at 38% right now. I'm going to start swaying him. Okay. Next up, this guy. So, we're going to send him a gift there, but it's unlikely that he'll convert here. He might accept, but probably not. We'll come back through in another round in a little bit. This guy, he is the wrong religion. We can't demand his conversion until 1226. Okay, so is that just... Did we already demand his conversion? We may have. We may have. So we'll come back through here again later on and make sure all of our vassals are the correct religion. This is going to get most of them. 44% already. 100%. Perfect. So a lot of these are going to convert, and that will be very, very useful for us. Wonderful. I will not bargain for his soul, though. That's not a thing that I will do. Okay, sounds great. I would absolutely love to be able to offer vassalage to some of these guys. How are we doing on creating Tibet? I know I said that if we don't create any more empires, then we're not going to have issues, but we're not going to have issues for too much longer anyway. And creating the empires does give us de jure claims, which is very handy. You need 146 counties in Tibet. We currently have 71. Fair enough. We do have a new learning perk available. We're going to start going down the scholar tree. Cultural fascination progress plus 35%. That's pretty good. Primogeniture in just 15 years. We did just finish increasing our county control, and we're going to need to continue working on that, of course. Wonderful. So I do kind of want to get rid of this blemish on our borders, as well as this blemish on our borders. I would love to full-on forced vassalize this guy. There's no way. And that's not a great claim. And it looks like that claim is maybe already being pressed? That's a Liberty War, so it's not. Okay, fair enough. But I think that we should go after these guys over here. Now, we do still have that offensive war malice, and when does that tick down? Once no longer in such a war, the penalty will slowly decay. Okay, so I mean, that's clearly some form of anti-snowball, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So I think we're just going to declare this. We want to forced vassalize this guy. Have we already done a subjugation war this lifetime? Yes, okay. Just wanted to double check that. We're going to do a forced vassalization of this guy. And we'll raise our troops here. Excellent. Now he's not going to be very happy about this, obviously. In fact, we could do a pretty extensive forced vassalization push up here like we did previously. It's an option. We'll go after his army, not like we need additional devotion at this point, but we may as well get the free war score, right? I figure we may as well. So let's grab these guys, let's leave behind our trebs and our levies, and we're gonna go relieve this siege. Perfect. We are, of course, way ahead of them in the siege curve, and we have no problems with this. He's running away, that's okay. A scheme at court, you don't say. Shocked. Completely and utterly shocked. So 925 more or total progress on this siege until we get that siege completed. They have stopped running, so this battle will end this war. Because I am expecting that we stack wipe them here. We do require a new chancellor, and this guy is the most skilled, so we'll put him in. Now, we have swayed this guy a little bit, and I do want to demand his conversion soon. I think we'll go ahead and give it a go right now. And then we will not disband like that. We will instead just put an end to this war. Disband our troops. There we go. And we finished promoting culture. Sure. So we're going to need to promote additional culture, of course. We've got our culture slowly spreading. And that's great. People will more and more regularly become our culture. I will not bargain for your soul, sir. Okay. Bit of a war going on up here, but that's fine. Is this guy eligible for forced vassalization? He actually is. And where is his capital? Here. Okay. I like how I declared a war on him to determine where his capital was. We don't have a CB on this kid, and that's because we don't have borders with him. This guy, however, we can do a forced vassalization or a ducal conquest, but the forced vassalization is by far the cheaper option. And we'll declare on this guy simultaneously, unless actually we can push this guy's claims instead. And that's what we're going to do. I'd rather push somebody's claims over forced vassalization, assuming that they're going to be in our realm, which I believe that they are. Technically, I didn't check, though, did I? That's a potential issue. We just finished a task. What task did we finish? Increasing control. Sure. So we'll do that. Fantastic. And we're going to stop gathering here in a moment. There we go. And in we go. Yeah, I know that they're going to do some sieging, but that's fine. We don't mind. We want to forced vassalize all of this that we can. There's all this mountainous terrain over here, which isn't super helpful for our maneuvering, of course. But we'll just leave our trebuchets, as well as a couple units of levies, and we will head over this way and see about crushing these two smaller guys for now. You hiding? Show me at once. It was supposed to be a fun and relaxing trip, now all is ruined. Okay, well, we didn't need to lower our stress really anyway. All is good. So we're going to siege this down, of course. And we're going to come up here and siege next. While our army comes down and kind of massacres them a little bit. They don't really have much of a chance here. The real question is, when are we going to run into the Mongols? Because they're the only ones who could theoretically challenge us, but honestly, I feel like they can't. Like, I really feel like the Mongols don't challenge us. So that's the thing. Okay, so this war is over. We'll enforce those demands. That, of course, means that we can theoretically declare war on him, except that our armies are raised. There's that small, minor detail. And we're just going to head up here for now, and we'll finish this up very, very quickly as well. Both of these wars will be done shortly. I guess we may as well siege here. It's going to take 8 months, but what else are we going to do? It's fine. Yep, we'll continue working on swaying this guy. And eventually we'll be able to demand conversion on him again, but not for a while. Probably next life is when we're going to want to do that sort of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and keep sieging up over here. I would love to declare on this guy, or just offer him vassalage, but he's not going to accept that under any circumstances right now. But this is going to give us a nice cleanup of this border, which is good. This border is the next one that I'd like to focus on. I kind of feel like our long-term goal should be to conquer the Mongols. Maybe. Just subjugate the Mongols. That would be kind of fun. Okay, we're going to move these guys. Well, that's convenient. We captured their leader there. Okay, so we're just going to end both of these wars. Fantastic. And then we're going to declare on this kid. And we're just going to push this claim. Fantastic. And we're going to raise our troops back up. Once again, just waiting on men-at-arms. I want to have this blight on our nation removed. This very, very terrible border gore of one county. Okay, in we go. This war will be over extremely, extremely quickly. "50% war score already." Oh, they're coming in again. This is hilarious. But our siege is going to be done before they get there, I think. Not quite. Okay. And there's that war done. Fantastic. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. We can transfer this guy over, and that's something that we should do. And we'll bump these taxes up. Perfect. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue our expansion northward to try to get some borders with the Mongols. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Did I say expansion gods? That works too. But they're engagement gods.